Namaste, beautiful gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Tyen Krampa. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. I'm just going to sit here for just a moment and light this Palo Santos while I wait for an audience to build up. Hey, this is the first time that I've gotten on a live and I've made it right on time. It's officially 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't never do that. Hello, Queen Bella. Namaste, beautiful and baby. I am lighting up this good old Palo Santos here. And I had someone pay me beforehand, and I'm waiting for them to get online too. But I am so glad that you guys are here holding love and light. Welcome, Carolyn and Laura. Anybody else want to introduce themselves? Hello, moderator Cindy. Welcome. You guys, I'm trying to get this Palo Santo lit. It's taking a moment. I think I might either use my Kit Karma ass spray or look at that, you guys. I've been sitting up here playing with this forever. It ain't did nothing. What in the world is going on? Welcome, everyone, even to those of you that I have not yet seen. And if I don't get a chance to give you a shout out, you are loved. It is not on purpose. I can't see everybody because I'm up here doing my own thing at the same time. We got it lit, y'all. All right, so let me go ahead and start clearing this space. All right, so we can keep away the trolls. All right. So I'm clearing out the place here for us. Hello, Marsha, Lala Blue. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In case you didn't know, I am going to be talking about the full frontal heart love when it comes to the twin flame journey. And I'm going to be giving you some tidbits on what you can do to push you through this journey with less pain. All right? And hurt and trepidation. I'm going to help you on your journey so you can get through it a lot smoother and take the edge off for you. I'm going to be talking about that. And in the meantime, in between time, of course, you already know I'm going to be doing some readings. I am going to be doing a 1-card pull for $11.11. So we can find out what's keeping you and your twin out of separation or coming together. Or you can do 3 cards for $25. The link is below. Follow the link and click on it and let me know which one you're wanting to do. If you want to do $25, if you want to do 3 cards, find out 3 main reasons why you and your twin are not in communication and not in union. But we're going to get down to the bottom of this. You heard me? I like to act silly, you guys. People tell me, people that know me in real life, they're like, oh my God, you just talk so proper. So from time to time, I switch things up. I might get a little slang and, I like to have fun, you guys. I like to be a well-rounded person, my complete and my whole self. Yay! Yes, your reading was amazing. It was. I loved it, Need to. It was very, very just invigorating, just to get the depth of what was really going on. And you shared nothing with me. You only asked me questions, and I appreciate that confirmation email too. That really, truly helps a lot. All right, you guys, I am logged into my PayPal. I don't see anything as of yet besides for one person who already paid hours ago. So I'm just waiting for her to come on. And then as I do that, let me log back in because I actually got logged out of my PayPal. And then I'm just going to really, this is going to be a heart to heart conversation with you from me and how I've helped people in my practice that come to me, and even those of you that are my YouTube subscribers come into union. And I'm going to share just some things that can help you, right? Okay, so let's go ahead. And first, I'm going to say the twin flame journey is the most tumultuous, heart-wrenching, painful, emotional journey that there is to be had. Okay. And the reason why is because when we are introduced to our twin flame, 9 times out of 10, they introduce us to our emotional pain body. And we are triggered. And most of what we feel really is not what we think. It's more of an illusion than it is in reality. Case in point, just really, really put your thinking caps on. And let's really talk about love. There are 4 different types of love. We got eros, which is romantic love. We got philia, which is brotherly love. We got agape, which is unconditional love based on principle from God. And then we got storge, which is the love that is supposed to be an everlasting, unfading, unyielding love. But the one that we've always been told about and the one that we always focus on is the first one, which is eros. All right. Now, with that type of love, we then identify this with our twin flame and thinking that this is the way that we should love them, which is actually incorrect. Eros is the way that you should love a soulmate. That's not the way that you should love your twin flame. The way you should love your twin flame would be storge, which is that unconditional, unyielding, everlasting, undying type of love. Whether you are with this person, whether you're not with this person, should be a non-factor. No matter what the case is, you should have that undying, unyielding, unconditional love for your twin and your twin only. And you should have that same type of love for yourself. Most importantly, you should have that for yourself first before you even have that type of love for your twin, because so within, so without. Hello, Curl. Hello, Sen. So, hello, Wendy and Laura. So, what I'm saying to you guys here is that we find ourselves falling in love, even with our twin, when they have not fit into the prerequisite of what it takes to be responsible with that type of love. The love that we have, storge, that unconditional, unyielding, unfading, undying love should only be given, and listen to when I tell you this, it should only be given when it's reciprocal, when it's reciprocity, when there is an even exchange and there is an even give and take. Now, I want to talk to you about something. Sometimes we find ourselves on social media looking at their accounts, maybe on Facebook, Twitter, if we got that, Instagram, if we got that, Snapchat, we're seeing if that person's there, WhatsApp, we're seeing if they update it. And let me explain something to you. That is called compulsive behavior. Now, actually, there is a Freudian concept where he calls it repetition compulsion, where we're constantly doing the same things over and over and over and over and over again. And this is what is playing out these old failed scenarios between you and your person. Your brain keeps trying to find the resolutions, trying to find the solutions on how to fix the relationship. All right. You keep telling yourself all the time, oh, this person loves me. Oh, they love me, but they're rejecting you. They're ghosting you. They're gaslighting you. And some of them are narcissist converts, okay, where they're playing out these narcissistic behaviors, but we continue to keep making excuses for the mistreatment because we put it under the umbrella of twin flame. And so now that you're my twin flame, then you're eradicated. No, you guys, that is absolutely unacceptable. And that is not the way that you, as your whole and complete self, accepts love. A broken person accepts love that way. A person that is whole and complete within themselves rejects that type of love because you're not in the vibrational alignment to accept such. So, this is the reason why I meditated all day long and I wanted to come on and I wanted to do this. I wanted to also, in the meantime, in between time, while I'm giving you these talks, I wanted to see what's going on with you and your person. All right. So if you want to do a personal read to find out exactly down to the core of what it is that you need to change, let me share something with you that this is what I'm going to do for the very first time. And I've never seen a reader do this because I have nothing to hide. I am going to share with you what is keeping me and my twin out of union so you can get an example of how this will work for you and your person. Oh, there you are, divinity. I don't have to do it. I can do you now. You just got me off the hook. I was about to be the sacrificial lamb for you guys. I was about to jump in there and I was about to say, hey, I have nothing to hide. Let's go ahead and see what it is. But we got divinity here. Divinity already paid in advance. Let's go ahead and get your cards, girl. Let's get your 3 cards. This is funny. I told my twin, I said, you and God must have a pact because God always be sparing your behind. Oh, wow. You got spirit of place. Right now, you're going through many transitions in your life and it's on purpose, which means on purpose. Okay. I'm going to read from the book because I have been intuitively guided to do just that for you. Let me see, what number is this? Number 4. Yeah, I was about to put it out there. I don't care. I was about to show y'all how this stuff goes down. All right. So basically, your ancestors are working with you. It says, our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it and embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, the trees, the birds, the mountains, and the rivers have their own essences as well. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than longing for it. Wow. So, this is basically saying to you to be in the vibration of love and the being of love and let go of your need to control everything that's happening in your life. This is what is blocking union because of wanting to control how everything is happening in your life. Sweet surrender and let go and allow spirit to just navigate you from here. Smooth sailings are on the horizons for you, spirit says. Wow. All right, let's find out your next one. What is keeping spirit? What is keeping divinity from her twin flame? What is keeping her from her union? All right. That card flew out. Okay. There's a hesitation to someone that is in your life that is wanting to come in as a partner. It says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation and meeting. So it's hesitation on your part, is what is preventing you from having this union. You're hesitant. You're like, nah, I don't know about this. So that is another thing that's keeping you out of union with your twin flame. There's a hesitation. You're like, nope, don't wanna. Wow, that's something. All right, let's get your last card, girl. Let's go ahead and get a tarot for you, okay? Yes, everything definitely happens for a reason. That's for sure. Wow. It may not look like the way, it may not come in the package that you're wanting to come in, is what I'm hearing Spirit say, but it's exactly what you need right now at this time. All right, you got Magician in reverse. You're not able to see what's in front of you. That's exactly what the Magician in reverse means. You're not able to see the person for who they are. You're not able to see what is in front of you based off of past. Spirit is telling you not to go off of what has happened to you in the past and to have faith in your future, because God is doing a new thing for you in your life. Woo, girl, this is heavy. Why did I have to be the one to deliver that for you? Hi, Clark. Welcome aboard. So that's it. That is what's keeping you from out of your twin flame union. It's because you're not seeing it for what it is. You wanting it to be someone else, or you wanting it to be something else? There it is. Oh my God. That is funny. That is so funny. Like, wow. Wow. I'm just saying wow based off of our conversation from earlier. Whew. Okay. Carol, you're next. I'm not laughing at you, Divinity. I'm laughing with you. Okay. But whatever the case is, all right, it could be even, the person that you dreamed about. Maybe you're second guessing something that God has already given you a confirmation on. That's what I'm picking up in all sincerity. I really believe that's what it is. Because you're very psychic. You already know. You already feel this person coming. All right, let me go ahead and shuffle for you, Carl, and you're next. Got your first card. Man, it popped out there. Talisman. Now, I want to tell you the first deck, you guys, is a brand new deck that I just popped open today. So I have no idea. I know nothing about this deck. So I have to read from the book. I won't even pretend like I know. And I'm not even going to guess, because this book, I read some things from the book today and it's really good. And as a matter of fact, I did NR's reading out of it today. And it was so on point too. That's why I was like, well, let me go ahead and use this for the live. I mean, it was right spot on. Okay, you got Talisman. And what does that mean? It means that a lesson truly learned has crystallized and you have earned it as wisdom. You have all you need for the success that you seek. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right for your success. Hello, hallelujah. Well, I don't think it gets no better than that. Whatever blocks that you had on your road, it looks like source is removing. All right. Looks like those blocks are no longer an issue for you, madam. All right, let's go ahead and get to your twin flame. Let me shuffle this deck. Let's see what is keeping you out of union with your twin as of right now. Wow. Okay, here we go. What is keeping Carol out of her union with her twin flame source? What are the blocks? What are the things that she needs to know? Hold on. Got your card. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationships and addictions. Oh my God. Okay, so this card, Carol, is saying that your twin flame is healing as well. And they're healing from toxic behavior patterns that they've been used to, they've been conditioned to from childhood, and addictions. And this is what's keeping you out of union because this person has to heal. And not only that, you have to heal too. It says healing heart. You have to heal from heartbreak, from what this person's done to you. And that person may feel that you might feel a certain type of way in your aura. And because of that, it makes them feel guilty and it makes them stay away. This is deep. This is real deep. Wow. Let's get your next card. You know what? Spirit told me to pull you a card from out of this deck again. And I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to pull you another card from out of this deck because this is really about the twin flame journey, this deck. And I've been already intuitively guided to pull and have your card. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Wow. Okay, so you got a soulmate coming in. Before your twin and you can get back together, there's a soulmate that's coming in that you have a soul contract with that's coming in to help you heal. You're not fully healed to where you need to be, and this person is stepping in to help you. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Wow. I love it. I love when I get these type of confirmations. Welcome to Wayne Weathers. Oh my God. I absolutely love these confirmations. This is off the chain. This is really off the chain. Who's next? Who else would like to have a card pull or 3 cards pulled so you can find out what type of healing you need to have in your twin flame relationship dynamic? And as you said his name is Keanu Reeves. I love Keanu Reeves. I love him. He's woo, girl. Now that's a cutie patootie if I ain't never seen one. Do you understand me? All right, so we're going back to love of self. Okay, this is what the twin flame journey is all about, and that's what I left off on before I started doing the other readings. Never should we ever identify love with mistreatment, nor should we allow excuses or allow our twin to do dysfunctional things and excuse it. Always remove yourself from any toxic relationship, you guys, even if it's associated with the twin flame. Now, I'm not saying that this is everybody's experience, okay? Because I know it's not. Because I also realize that everyone has different soul contracts and everyone is playing their role. Even if your twin has been a mean twin or an evil twin, remember, they're playing their role because their role is not to be sweet to you. Their role is whatever your soul contract entails. If it's being a narcissist, then that's been a narcissist. If it's to reject you and abandon you, then that's what their role is. Remember, we are never supposed to be attached to anything that is outside of us, including our twin. All right. Know that you always have union within. You are your whole and complete self without your twin, even though they are the other half of your soul. You're always together in the spiritual plane of existence. Okay. Now, another thing I want to talk about is how We can also justify the fact that we constantly think about a person over and over again, that there's some type of connection that is destined to be. There are people that think that people are their twin flames that are not their twin flames. I'm not saying that's the case with you. I'm just saying that just because you think about somebody over and over again, remember what the Freudian concept was that I spoken with you about how we can do this repetitive compulsion. Repetition compulsion is what he calls it, because we constantly think about something over and over again. Then we start to give these people, places, and things entitlement, and we start giving them position and praise, and we start idolizing them when we shouldn't. All right. Now, I'm not saying that your intuition is wrong. I'm just saying that your conditioning may be wrong. And what you equate as love is wrong. Because if someone is mistreating you, if someone is disrespecting you and abusing you, whether it's verbally, mentally, or physically, that is not love. Twin flame, no flame. Okay. And you must work on yourself so you won't get these repeat offenders in your new relationships. And what I mean by that is so you won't recycle these old dysfunctional energies into your next relationship encounters. All right. So when you don't feel like you are enough within, this is when you start to seek those on the outside for what you lack within, within the inside of you. All right. You'll just continue to attract those that are emotionally unavailable and that are spiritually bankrupt. And this goes back to, again, that repetition compulsion that I spoke to you about earlier. We'll keep doing the same things over and over and over again. And you cannot make someone who does not love you or who's withholding their feelings, they may love you. True enough. There may be people that are so conditioned to the dysfunctional way of loving that they, in their own mind and heart, really do believe that they love you. But you can't make them love you the way that you deserve to be loved if they're not willing to love themselves first. A lot of it is because a lot of people don't even love themselves. They don't even know how to, because they've been taught to seek love outside of themselves. We can't trick them. We can't coerce them neither. And majority of these people, they naturally, from their own depths and crevices of their own heart, choose to love someone, but they choose to love them in a way that's self-serving. And if a person that you love and that you give love to unequivocally chooses not to automatically love you in return after you gave them the proverbial olive branch of love, when you extended that type of love to them, I believe that that type of person ceases to be a human being at that point, because love is our natural vibration. Okay. And so when someone is not in the being in the vibration of love, then they cease to be a human from that standpoint. And this basically puts them on a level as an animal. It is not only animalistic, but it's sadistic to blatantly disrespect, reject, and deliberately abuse someone that you claim to love. Let me look at y'all feedback and y'all comments here because I'm in a zone. I can get lost in here because I'm a doctor, so I'm used to giving lectures, I'm used to speaking, but I want to be able to see your feedback. And this is the reason, Spirit Eyes, you said this journey is hard. This is the reason why I'm here. This is the reason why I'm coming on, because I'm sharing some of my expertise. I'm sharing some of my knowledge on how you can get through these wavy waters. Because, yes, this is a very troubled water that we are in as twin flames, but we can get through the waves. We can. One thing that we can do is keep our vibrations high. Love vibrations. I do have what I'm doing is a one card pull for $11.11 and then 3 cards for 25 cents. And I'll be more than happy to answer at least one question on a one card pull and at least two on the 3 cards. So, yeah, but you know what, Clark Road, the friends with benefits has a boomerang effect as well too. Because then now that's like lower chakra energy and it's not really helping you ascend. You know what I'm saying? Everything that is on a twin flame journey should be more about ascension than it should be about self gratification. Not to call you out or anything like that. I've been there, I've done that. I'm just going to be open and honest with you. You mean $11 and not cents, right? No, I mean $11.11. 11.11. Goddess 99.9. Namaste, welcome. Um, so going back to what I was saying, you guys, it's all about your personal love for self, your self-worth. Okay. A lot of us have had childhood wounds and traumas that our twin flame triggered in us. These are patterns that need to be broken. And fortunately enough, you're the only one that can set you free. I will not lie to you. It will not be easy. But to constantly subject ourselves to someone who's not good for us, that's not easy neither. Okay? Regardless if it's a twin flame, what we need to do is bring ourselves into vibrational resonance and alignment with a higher level soulmate. And if you're in a twin flame energy, you can get a twin flame energy match. It's not going to be your original twin, but they can match that energy. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? That's just what it is. Plain and simple. We can bring ourselves to that vibrational frequency and that match. And if we completely get into our mission and we work on our vibration, working on you and doing your spiritual work, if you are a true bona fide twin flame, is also helping your person in their evolution too. They'll automatically rise in their vibration and they'll step into mission too. I know what I'm talking about because my husband is doing his mission. We're not together, we're in separation, but I see he's doing pretty much what I'm doing. He's awakening. He's not where I am. I mean, I'm not trying to compare myself with him spiritually or anything like that, but I'm just giving you guys this as an illustration. When I stepped it up and I raised my vibration, so did my twin. My twin is not, from my understanding, he's not in a third party. He's not in a relationship with anyone. All right. And if he is, it's not serious. Maybe he might have a friend with benefits. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even care. And that's where you need to be. You need to be at that point where it don't even matter what your twin, your physical twin in another body, your other incarnation of yourself is doing. Because that's just Maya. That's just an illusion. What you really are concerned about is what's happening in the spiritual plane of existence and what you're doing to raise your consciousness and your awareness, bringing it into the body so you can have the union within. And when you have the union within, that'll reflect the without. All right, D Wise, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you. What is keeping you and your twin out of union? All right, 3 shuffles for you. And it's a 1-card pull. And 1 card just fell on the floor. Oh, actually 2. 3. Oh my God. You should have did the 3-card pull because I promise you 3 cards fell on the floor. But I'll reshuffle and I'll get you your 1 card. That's funny. The cards don't lie. These cards have something to say to you. All right, Source. What is keeping D Wise out of his 3D connection with his twin? Wow, 3 cards fall out. Now no cards want to come out. Got your card. Oh, Jesus. Seduction. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. That is what's keeping you out of union with your twin. Your twin is in a third-party situation, and the third party is interfering with your connection. You may want to do a karmic flush so you can get rid of that third-party energy. I offer those, by the way. It's a shamanic healing. That's my recommendation for you, DYs. So you can flush that karmic down the toilet, the cosmic toilet. Okay? Laura, I haven't had sex for 3 years. Not that I couldn't find a partner, but I need to know it's meant for me, not easy to do. Amen, honey, and keep up the good work. I'll be okay if I leave my soulmate alone. I'll be trying. It's hard. Thank you, Lala Blue. Thank you. Please, yes, everyone, do not forget to like and subscribe. Please and thank you. Yeah, so back to what I was saying, you guys, is more so about not subjecting ourselves and lowering our own standards so we can, basically appease someone who's not even valuing us at the moment. I think we need to ask ourselves this question. What is it in me that is broken to where I feel that I need this person in my life? I ask that question to myself about my twin. Sometimes you just got to ask those real hard knock questions. Get real with yourself, because if you're not real with yourself, you can't expect nobody on the outside to be real with you neither. Ask yourself those questions. What is it about and you know what my answer was? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. There is nothing that I need from him to heal me. I'm fine the way that I am. When you get to a certain point in your healing, you don't even long for 3D union anymore. I don't even want union with my twin on the outside, not the way he is. I have seen so many, I have seen more qualified men that are more energetically in alignment with me than my current reality that I'm facing with my twin. I don't want him. I don't even crave for him like I used to. All those things, when you start changing the neural pathways in your brain, your synapses are firing in a whole different way than what they used to. And you're starting to align yourself with situations, people, places, and things that are more congruent with what you want instead of what you don't want. Because when I look at my twin in our current reality, that's what I don't want. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't want that. I know what I deserve. And I deserve reciprocity. I deserve someone who loves me unequivocally and that will choose me every day. Right now, your twin is not choosing you for a reason. It could be because they're still healing. It could be because you still need healing. But whatever the case, who cares? Live your life in the meantime. Yes, we are self-inflicting ourselves with pain over and over again, and we're compromising. You know good and well, if let's just say everybody on here has a daughter, even if you don't have a daughter, would you want your daughter to marry a man like that? No. You don't want your daughter to be in a relationship where there's unrequited love. So why would you do that? What's good for you is good for your daughter. There's a saying that what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if it's okay for mommy, why shouldn't it be okay for me? Oh hell no. I told my husband that the last argument we got into, I said, I wish my daughter would marry a sucker like you. Michelle, you next girl. Let's see what is keeping you out of union with your twin flame. All right. Let's do it. And then I got another one after you. I hope I say your name right. If I don't, please forgive me in advance. All right, I got your card. All right, Michelle. The clock. You're racing against the clock. Timing. That is what's keeping you out of your connection right now. It says need time, takes time, and time, cycles, time to heal. And then after you heal, then there will be progress in your union. But you guys are going through some cycles that need to end, some things that need to be cleared out. The first thing that comes to me is karma. You guys are clearing out karma. You guys got a lot of karmic cycles. You need to invoke the violet flame. You also, if you would like to, I can speed up the process through the violet flame clearing for you. That helps you to clear out karma. You got a lot, you and your twin. You guys are old souls. You guys been around from the beginning. You guys been basically dragging all of that baggage, all of that karma in your aura from incarnation to incarnation to incarnation, all the way to this one. And it's very heavy. So that's what you need. If you would like that, I do offer that. You can email me. My email is in my previous videos. I haven't had a chance to put it here, but after this, when you click the replay, I'll put it in the description box for you. All right. Who's next? Okay. Now, I am going to take a stab and jab at your name. Laysen. I hope that's the way that you say it. Please forgive me if it's not. I know you still love me anyway, right? All right, and one more shuffle. All right, let's do it. What is keeping Laysen out of 3D union with her person, Spirit? Laysen would like to know what is keeping her out of 3D union with her person. All right, got your card here. After all that shuffling, here we go. You got the same thing that Michelle got. Divine timing. You guys are, again, going through some cycles. You need to do a violet karma clearing. You need to clear out the karma. You got a lot of karma between the two of you. The karma that you guys are carrying is too much. It's too much for you to come together. Your auras are not light. You got to move into your light body. You got to lighten up your load. Okay? Sometimes twins choose, no matter how heavy it is, to unpack together. And then based on some of your soul contracts, you choose to unpack separately. There's no right, there is no wrong in this, you guys. It's just what it is. That's the way that you guys chose. You guys chose to unpack separately. And so now, in this process, Laysan, it's the very thing that's keeping you apart is this karmic cycle. Yeah. That's it. That's about it, you know? All right, so let's go back to our childhood and how we viewed our relationship with our mother and our father. How was that for some of you? Was that a healthy relationship? Because if not, you can almost bet your bottom dollar that that is very, very mimicking to your partnership. Like, case in point, if you may have a father or a mother that was using drugs or alcohol, you may find those same qualities. I don't even want to call them qualities. Let's just say dysfunctions, or you might find that same personality trait in your partner that they use to mask their problems. And so we attract our partners in our lives because they mimic the same, behavior patterns and dysfunctions that our parents had, and the same hangups, right? Because as a child, we didn't know how to do self development. We didn't know what personal growth meant because we weren't taught how to do these things. We weren't taught how to have emotional, healthy partnership and relationships. We weren't taught how to do these things, right? And so I have come to find in my practice that we have come to idolize these people that carry no significance to our well being just because they came in the guise of a lover. We attract people that won't even help us jump over a puddle, let alone help us cross a river. And that's sad, you guys. The body within itself doesn't lie. The body knows when someone is good for you. Your body starts to release these happy endorphins. You know how it is in the beginning when you fall in love? You start having these hormones relieved, this tryptophan, that's the love hormone, by the way. You know, it's the same thing that is in chocolate. It gives you these feelings and it gives you these butterflies deep down in your belly. You get these God bumps. Some of you call them goosebumps all over your body, and your hair stand on end. And you and the person are so magnetic. You have this magnetic pull, this instant charge towards one another. And this is what it feels like when you're truly in love. As a matter of fact, if a person really loves you, it will break their own heart before they even break your own. Even the thought of hurting you will bother them. So when someone truly loves you, they won't hurt you. They won't subject you to pain. They won't subject you to a third party because nobody can make their body jump and move like you. They wouldn't even put them in a position, or they wouldn't even put themselves in a position to even lose you in the first place. Let's just keep it 100% real. Is there anybody else that would like to do a one card pull? For those of you that have just joined me, I'm doing a one card for $11.11, and you can pull three for 25 to find out what's keeping you and your boo from out of union. Yes, exactly. Linda Sharp, honey, let me explain something to you. I am so glad that you spoke up. See, you hear, are you guys reading what Linda just said? She said, my parents are, they have codependent issues, basically. She said, my mom would tell my dad to take his daughter with him. Can you imagine being told that as a little girl over and over again, or hearing that being said repeatedly? That gives you feelings of unworthiness. I'm sure it did, Linda. Made you feel unlovable, made you feel unworthy. These are the very things that I'm speaking about that we take into our adulthood that we have not healed from. And so then when we get a partner that mirrors that, we cling to them. Why do we cling to them? Because we've already set those neural pathways in our brain to accept love, even when we're being pushed away. Because that was our example of love. Because we couldn't divorce our parents. You can't divorce your mother. So we stay in marriages, we stay in partnerships with our lovers who do us the exact same way that we were done as children, because we weren't taught that that was not dysfunctional, because it was functional, because it worked. It worked for them. But now, as the adult self of Linda, it didn't work for Linda, and it doesn't work for Linda. And so now Linda has to come in, and she has to do the self-healing for herself from damage that she didn't even cause. It was damage that was inflicted on her from her parents. And the same thing with me too. My father was an alcoholic. So is my twin. My twin flame lied to me because I told him when he first told me that he drunk alcohol. Now, I'm not judging anyone who drinks or choose to drink alcohol. I don't drink. I drink kombucha. That's the most alcohol content that I get on a daily basis. And I drink about 2 of those a day. But other than that, I do not drink alcohol because of what I seen both of my parents do. Both of them were alcoholics. And I did not want to be an alcoholic. I wanted to raise my children differently. I wanted to show them a better example. So I chose not to. But now I can see the things that my father did to me, said to me, how he abused me. Then, and when I say he abused me, he verbally and physically abused me. And then he would make up and he would cook me because he was a great cook. He would cook me all this stuff to make up for the bruises that he left on my body that took weeks to heal. I was a little frail little girl. I mean, even I was in my 30s when I married my husband. The husband I'm married to now, I was only 140 pounds. I'm only 160 pounds now, but I'm just saying, I was frail, I was small, but he used to abuse me. And this is a 200-pound man, 6'3". And so I clinged on to my husband and I said I loved him because I looked past the hurt. And I just felt sorry for him. Oh, he had abandonment issues. Oh, it's okay. He only treats me this way because he was hurt when he was a child. No, it's not okay. It's never okay. Exactly. You said it exactly right. Those are narcissistic qualities. All of the above. Yeah. So we recycle these bad relationship patterns into our relationships, you guys. And this is the reason why, unbeknownst to many, why the twin flame union gets so much of a bad rap, because as divine feminines, we are the ones that are the spiritual warriors in this. We're spearheading this, and we have to be strong even when we don't feel like it, because we have no choice, because it means our healing. It means our evolution. It's about our ascension. It's not about our twin. It's about us. Because what we do for ourselves, again, we do for our twin, right? And as we build these new neural pathways in our brains and we get those synapses firing the right way, then we'll start to get matches with soulmates and equivalent partners that are in alignment with what we need and what we want. I'm going to tell you the reason why the twin flame journey is so difficult is because when our emotional pain body is attacked, instead of diffusing it, we allow our emotional reaction to get out of proportion to the triggering event that took place. So we become imbalanced. And so we begin to take a relatively small thing and then we turn it into this enormous amount of unhappiness. Does that resonate with you guys? Does it sound like the twin flame journey to you? Yeah, sounds like the twin flame journey to me. At least that's been my experience. So what happens is that we do this emotional flare up. And through what I call an emotional flare up, I'm going to break this down for you. I'm going to give you an example. Now, I'm going to give you an example because I'm a doctor of an STD. And this STD is called HSV, which is the herpes simplex virus. This is a good example. I'm going somewhere with this, you guys. Okay. When there's a trauma or stress, it triggers this virus to flare up in the body. So when we meet our twin flame and they start to triggering us, whatever old wounds or traumas that we have laying dormant inside of us, we begin to have emotional flare ups. And instead of panicking, okay, and start looking for things outside of us to heal us and soothe us, such as drugs, alcohol, promiscuity, all of these things that both divine feminine and divine masculines choose to do alike. Okay, it's just not the masculine, you guys. All right. When we choose to look on a 3D plane for our healing, it actually makes us more sicker. Instead, we need to bring more conscious awareness into the body because only from this place of awareness we can begin to heal. And that is the name of the game. The name of the game is healing yourself, working on yourself spiritually, raising your vibration, and healing those inner child wounds, whether it be from this lifetime or any other lifetime. It doesn't matter. Healing the inner child is going to heal the inner child on all dimensions, time and space, past, present, and future, because you carried all that stuff in this incarnation with you anyway. Okay, you don't have to be so in depth spiritually or energy healer to know how to do that. Just talking to your inner child every day can bring healing into the emotional body. The emotional body is the pain body, and that is very real. That is where it records all of our traumas, all of our dramas, all of the pain, everything, past, present, or future. And then a lot of times, you guys, what really needs to change in our dynamic is that we're always stressing over the future. When we're gonna get union, when we're gonna be with our twin, when are they gonna leave the third party? If you refocus on just you, I can guarantee you that things will get easier for you emotionally and spiritually because you cannot carry the weight of your twin and your weight too. It's just humanly impossible. Let them do them. I don't care how many times they fuck up, let them fuck up. They came here to fuck up. And excuse my language because you know what? We are both dark and we are light. So if that offends someone, that's not my fault. That's a triggering in you. But we came here to make mistakes. You made mistakes. Let them make their own. Let them learn for the mistakes. And that's the thing. We begin as divine feminine to get this savior complex where we want to go save our twin. We want to go help and heal the twin. No, healer, heal thyself first. You got to put your own air mask on first before you save someone else on the plane. And that is where, in the dynamic of the twin flame journey, we all go wrong. We want to do it backwards. We want to save our twin first, and then after I save my twin, then I can save myself. What good is a dying man to another man that's dying? No good at all. You got two dying men. You got to save yourself and resuscitate yourself and bring yourself back to life, spiritually speaking, metaphorically speaking. Your twin is going to get it one way or the other. And the last time that I checked, the universe has a good accounting system called karma. Oh, you can't run from it. You don't even have to believe in it, and it'll still get you. How about that? So let the universe take care of what the universe takes care of while you take care of what you need to take care of. And that's you. YOU. Pour into yourself. Your happiness begins and it ends with you, not your person. I'm going to tell you what, and this is real talk. When you start loving yourself, when you start elevating yourself and raising yourself up to the next level, whether that be in your business, finance, romance, your twin's going to be coming back in like Flynn. Trust me. It always happens that way because you are in that same vibration that attracted them to you in the very beginning. You weren't down when you was with your twin in the very beginning. It was up, all the way up, and nothing could stop you. That is what attracted your twin to you. Have you ever heard this the axiom, what it took in the beginning to get them is the same thing that it takes to keep them? If you haven't, then you heard it now. And it's the truth. Whatever you did in the very beginning to get them is the same thing that it takes to keep them. What happens in a lot of relationships, not even twin flame union, let's just talk about relationships in general and overall. We get comfortable. When we feel like we got a person, we no longer do our hair the way we used to do our hair. Homeboy don't get his hair cut the way that, Divine Feminine used to like that. He got his hair cut that, deep cut with the Caesar waves, however you liked him. You know what I'm saying? Divine Masculine don't see Divine Feminine dressing the way that she used to dress. She used to dress to impress. Now she look like she going to the gym every day. I'm just keeping it 100% real. And then Divine Masculine, you know what? He stopped wearing his cologne. Exactly. Divine Feminine stopped wearing that perfume that drives Divine Masculine crazy. And then here it is. You go into the outside world and you have all this temptation where all these people are dressing to impress, smelling good, looking good. And that's your competition right there. And that, my friend, is how third parties are born. I'm just saying, you guys, we got to keep up our appearances. Not that we're trying to keep up with the Joneses, not that we're trying to compete with anybody. No. Because your soul loves when it feels good and it smells good. Because your aura even is a different color when you're in that high vibration. You even emit a different color in your aura. You even emit a different vibration. This is what lured your twin flame in. This is what made them attracted to you because of the vibration that you held at the very beginning. All you have to do is go back to what you were doing, what you were wearing, how you were smelling, how you were dressing, etc. Get back into that. Matter of fact, step it up a notch. All right? It don't have to be the same perfume. Make sure that it's a better smelling perfume this time. Maybe you don't want to attract your twin anymore. Maybe you're over that, like me. I'm over it. I don't want him. I want my divine selection based off of my vibration right now. I did too much work to go backwards. I am not going backwards. And that's what I will be asking for if I was to get in my relationship with my twin. No, he has to raise to my standards and my vibration. I'm not stooping low. And you shouldn't either. I done worked too hard spiritually. You know how many sleepless nights I had in this whole twin flame journey alone? I have never lost as much sleep as I've lost on this journey. I'm just going to keep it 100% real with you. No, I'm good. I'm real good. I didn't work this hard for nothing, you guys. And that is the reason why I'm going to keep on cutting off relationships. You know what? This is funny. My daughter told me this today. my 12-year-old, she just turned 12 last week. She said, "Mommy," she said, "what happened to you when 2020 hit?" She said, "Your cutoff game is strong. I ain't never seen you cut that many people off in your life like you've done." I've cut 3 people out of my life. 3 within this 7 days. Yeah. Why did I do that? Because they were subtracting more than they were adding? No, I didn't come into 2020 for any minuses. I came in for pluses. And so if you're taking more from me than what you're giving, you get the boot. And I don't feel any type of way. I'm not mad at myself. I'm happy. I'm proud that I'm standing my grounds and I'm basically setting a good example for my daughter. All right, I got 2 more. All right, Cora. Let me go ahead and shuffle this and see what's keeping you out of union with your divine counterpart. Okay. I see yours too, divinity. You got hand cards. Your divine counterpart is playing too many hands. It says take a chance, risk, being strategic, options. And then it says not showing his hand, gambling. So he ain't playing all the cards with you. Okay? He's gambling when it comes to love. Your divine counterpart is gambling when it comes to love. They're not showing you their full deck. They're not playing with a full deck of cards with you. They're not keeping it 100% real. And because of that, that's causing a dissonance, resonance within you, and it's keeping you out of 3D union. Your person needs to learn how to be honest. All right, let's go to divinity. Yep, I don't got time for no spiritual vampires. I cut them loose. And the last one that I just cut, I ain't gonna lie. Whoo, Jesus, Lord knows it was hard for me to cut that person out of my life. Oh, because I felt so good when I was with him. I mean, oh, talking about the best sex ever. Jesus. But I gotta keep it real for myself. I pulled cards. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys. I pulled cards on this last person I just cut out. And it said that this person is willfully keeping their emotions from me because they don't want to love. They don't want to love. They're scared to love. Well, if you don't love me, you can't have my body. Plain and simple. And that's my ex, you guys. I don't got time for that. Nope. You love my body, but you don't love me. How is that even possible? Got you, divinity. Love. Oh my God. So it's saying that unconditional love. You need to open up your heart to unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. That is what's keeping you out of union, is not having unconditional love for yourself and not having unconditional love for others. Your angels and your guys are funny. I love this. I love this, divinity. They keep a smile on my face. They got you though. They love you. They really do. I can really feel that and feeling the vibration of this reading. But that's what it is. they are. Your guys are funny. They love joking with you. They love joking. Your guys have a sense of humor. A real good king sense of humor. I love when I do readings for you. Because they are so matter of fact. They tell it like it is. They do. They don't hold they pull no punches. They hold nothing back. And they really are serious about you, especially your ancestors. So you guys, again, we have to be, conscious aware in order for us to heal. Healing begins with ourselves. We're not looking for anyone that is outside of us. Did you ask a question? No, I didn't see it. Hold on 1 second. I didn't know you asked the question. Where's your question at? I didn't see it in PayPal. Did you ask it on a chat? Okay, my question is different. Spirit knows my question. Well, if that's the case, I did the pull for you. That's what came out. That's what came out was unconditional love. Having unconditional love about the situation and having unconditional love for yourself. They know I wanted to know if they were talking about it. About the person and I'm currently thinking about. If that's the case, then yes, because whoever you're thinking about, you need to have unconditional love for that person and for yourself. That's how they gave it to me. Does it make sense now? Linda, being scared of me sounds like my person. He won't speak to me at all until I leave my spouse. Now he's angry, probably about some mess they turned to, and now I'm blaming me. We sure can love people from afar. Amen. Because I mean, I love my husband from afar. I don't hate him. But as far as in love, hell no. Mm-mm. I didn't had, he should have never gave me an opportunity for another man to love me. Because now I know what real love feels like. Yes. Tita, I never received your you said you sent money yesterday too. I never received anything from PayPal from you. I checked. Hold on, let me go back in. I checked yesterday too, and I know I didn't see anything today cuz I always give readings as I see it pop up in PayPal. I'm never one to keep anybody's money, trust me. I've never done that and I don't want the karma. Okay, I did. Like I said, I'm looking at all of my transactions from yesterday, and I do not have any under your name. Did you use a different name? Because Tita Fernandez is not in my PayPal account at all. If we are to let go and have self love, why is there a need to keep talking about the divine masculine? Okay, the reason why we keep talking about the divine masculine is because divine masculine is the issue right now. And a lot of divine feminines have not let go. They've not let go of divine masculine. There's a lot of them that were still in contact and still is in contact with divine masculine. Heck, I just talked to my divine masculine myself last week. It wasn't even last week. I can say what, 4 days ago? That's that's the longest. Let's see. No, we probably went longer than that without talking. But I mean, it doesn't mean that it don't mean nothing. He don't be talking about nothing. I don't talk. I choose not to talk to him no more. He ain't talking about nothing I want to hear. Has nothing to do with me. It's just you know, I never thought that you can get bored with a twin, but I'm bored. I'm looking for some excitement in my life. I'm not looking for nothing that he has to offer me at this moment. It's nothing tangible. So I totally agree. But however, everybody is not where you are, sweetie. Restoring you, kingdom, Yahweh kingdom. Everybody's not where you are. So I can't stop talking about it because this is my divine mission to talk about it. This is the reason why we're having the problem is because readers are not talking about it. They're not talking about the real reason why divine masculine and divine feminine are not together. They may say, oh, third party, but really, as you can see, I know you just chimed in. That is deeper than just a third party. Okay, sometimes go back to our core wounds as a child. It sometimes go back to our abandonment issues. Okay, and sometimes it just goes back to us not having our own self-worth. So this is the reason why we need to talk about it is because there are some divine feminines that really truly are trying their best to let go and don't know how, but they haven't realized that it's not about the divine masculine, that is really about them. You see what I'm saying? And exactly like in our set. Hello. Gee whiz. Just like in our set, it goes back to our past lives, our ancestors, if we stop talking about divine masculine, then we need to stop talking about divine feminine and we just need to hang the whole twin flame journey up. Seriously, because it's no twin flame union without the divine masculine. We have to talk about this. There's a lot of codependencies that we have acquired because of the things that have happened to us in our childhood. You know, divine masculine is just the catalyst, you guys. I mean, when it's all said and done at the end of the day, I totally agree with What was your name again? Restoring Yahweh Kingdom. I agree with you. For some divine masculines are not dark energy. There are, and I know at least a handful personally of divine masculines that are true divine masculines that are truly in their power, and they are forces to be reckoned with. They really truly love and they stand by their women and they uphold them. And I've even seen women try to come on to them, and the look on their face is like of ill repute. Like they're disgusted by the low density in the seduction and in the sexualizing and the over sexualizing of women. It's a turn off to them, you know. I even seen a divine masculine tell a girl that came onto him in front of his wife before that you don't even stand a chance. You can never offer me what she offers me, so you're just wasting your time. So to have a man to stand up for his woman like that in front of his woman is more than sexy. It's amazing. It's liberating. And it just shows us that the truth that could be true for us too if we just align ourselves with that. Yeah, you know what? The reason why we have a hard time letting go of our twin is because of the familiarity. Okay, familiarity brings contempt. And what I mean by that is that your twin could possibly remind you of one of your parents. It could be your mother or it could be your father. And that's what you're not wanting to let go of, because our twin, they feel like home. That person feels like home to us. And to let go of that person in our mind, we feel like a portion of us has to die, but it doesn't. I truly can tell you that I have let go of the desire to want to be with my twin, to want to be in a union with my twin. I feel so much better. My recommendation to you is you may want to do like I did. You want to probably do some subliminals to attract love into your life. The one that I've been doing is self-love. And the self-love is more, the more and more that I fall asleep to that every night, if I promise you, I'm not saying this just to be saying it, the more that I become in alignment with what I want and I come out of the need and the want for my twin. Like it's like each day I wake up, I have less of the desire. And one day I told my son that this just a few moments ago before I came on live. I said, one day, very soon, I'm going to wake up and I'm not going to have any love or desire to be with that man. And that's where that's the way I feel. I'm feeling like each day by day, I'm undoing whatever the chains that were hooked to us. I'm undoing them. They're no longer. I don't feel no longer bound to this man anymore like I used to. And it's because I love me. I've learned to love me, and I love the way I feel. I love the way that I make me feel. I love the way that I have allowed for my soulmates that have come in to make me feel way better than what my twin has ever treated me. Even in the time that he was with me, it was a short time span, only 4 years that we spent together. And then the rest of the 3 years was in separation. How can you call that a connection? You can't. So it's time to start getting real with yourself. When you get real with yourself and you get raw with yourself, exactly, Miguel, that's exactly what they were, Jezebels. When you, and that's really heavy in the collective too. But when you start getting really real with yourself, the false mask and the false identities, they start to fall away. And I'm not going to lie to you, I do my own shamanic healings on myself. I do the Archangel Michael attunements once a week. Whenever I feel like there's a rift between me and the divine counterpart, I'll do like a violet flush to flush out the karma between us. When I feel like he's in a third party relationship, I do a karmic flush. I do all of my rituals whenever I feel like they're needed. So that has helped me a lot too, to take the edge off. Very true. The divine feminine is definitely the spearhead in all of this because we're the spiritual warriors. Not that they're not warriors, they're warriors too. They're just the wounded warriors, or some of them are choosing to be the wounded warriors. But they need to heal. And a lot of divine masculines are healing, but they're healing at their own pace in their own time. And we shouldn't be waiting in a process. Wow. That is something. You know what? Out of all the past lives that I've ever had with my husband that I can recall, and I've actually went on, the closest I ever felt to my divine counterpart is when we were in the Crystal City. There's a place called the Crystal City, and there's nothing besides crystals everywhere. Like the trees and the foliage is made out of crystal, and then the bark is made out of copper, and then like the grass, like when it or snow or whatever it was supposed to be, is made out of quartz crystals, and it was just really beautiful. We was queen and king in that city, and it was just so much love in between us that we even died in each other's arms. That was the closest that I ever felt to my twin. Yeah, Linda, you need to purge. Really. That's another thing. Oh my God, I'm so glad that we're on this subject. We're not purging, you guys. We're not releasing. Emotions are called emotions because it's energy in motion. And if it's stuck and stagnant, it's a spiritual constipation, you guys. And when we are spiritually constipated, it lowers our vibration, it drains us. And before long, we're not happy. Who could be happy? You're not happy when you're physically constipated. So you're darn sure not going to be happy when you're spiritually constipated. So we all need to purge whatever is in us that is in our system, especially those emotions that no longer serve us. And another thing, can I tell you that we need to stop focusing on? Stop focusing on the past. What happened between you and your twin? What got you into the separation? Because trust me, that whatever, like, even if they left you for a third party, that's not really the real reason why they left you. They left you because they were in a soul contract with you to leave you so they can heal and so you can heal. And so they cling to a third party because we have soul contracts with karmics, and we also have them with soulmates to help us to heal. Yes, karmics help us to heal too. Just because they're karmics don't mean that they don't help us to heal. Now, they're not the ones that's actually healing us like our divine counterpart has the power to do, but they are a catalyst to our healing. And there's a difference. So this is the reason why these things happen. And when we learn how to transmute and transform and alchemize these energies and turn them into something that better serves us, like, you know, getting out of toxic relationships and toxicity and not accepting that, not even in a soulmate relationship, then we are on the path to our healing. That's what it did for us. Okay. Take the lessons out of this, you guys. If you take the lessons from out of your twin flame journey, the journey will be so much smoother and it will be so much easier for you. I promise you. Do you see how happy I am? I don't make this stuff up. I am really happy. You know, if I was in my relationship right now with my twin, there would be no way that I could even be online with you guys because he will make sure that he stressed me out so much that I won't have any energy left to even help you. Seriously, because I would be that drained because I would be focused on trying to fix him. So, you guys, your rejection is your blessing. Be happy you're not with your twin and always trust that the higher powers and the powers that be know better than you. God is never going to keep something good from me or you. Okay? God is trying to give you your best, not your mess. You left your mess. Leave your mess behind. Okay? All right, you guys, I have come to the conclusion of this beautiful talk with all of you. Hello, Washantisha. I'm about to go. For those of you that just come on or came on, see, it's time for me to just exit stage left because my vocabulary is slurring. I'm going down, y'all. I'm down. I'm going down for the count. I worked all day too, and I came on and I spent time and energy with you. So Right now, my mind is discombobulated, systems are shutting down, brain is shutting down. So it's time for us to wrap it here. All right, you guys, it is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my wish list on Amazon. Is it acting weird? You said you wanted to purchase it? I don't know what's going on, but I'm telling you, you're gonna click that replay and wish that you did, because I am doing a 3 card pull from a very wonderful deck that is geared for twin flames, and it's gonna tell you why you and your twin flame are not in connection. So let me know if you get it back working before I end it. If not, yeah, it's okay. Maybe I'll do it again. Laura, I worked so hard to heal my twin. Then he said that I thought I was better than him. I stopped over relationship right there. Our relationship right there. I don't blame you. I would have too. Exactly. Restoring Yah way kingdom. I agree. Miguel, I joined late. Thank you for your energy and time. Have a great night. Oh, no problem, Miguel. No problem. Thank you for coming on, for your love and your light, your support. Very, very appreciated. I appreciate everyone that has participated in their own relationship dynamic and finding out what it is that needed to be healed and what was blocking them from their union. And just basically a lot of you pouring out some of the things that has happened to you in your childhood that is affecting you in your adulthood. These are things that we need to heal. I love you too, Laura. You're certainly welcome so much. Thank you, everyone that has been on here. If I have not got a chance to say your name, Sheila V, hey baby. Just know that I love you. It's nothing personal, okay? Tita, I looked for yesterday and today, could not find a payment for you, honey. All right. So I want to make sure that I got everybody's concerns, I got everybody addressed. If I have not gotten a chance to get to you, just know that my love is with you and I wrap you in my love, okay? All right, Tesha, next time, boo. All right. Namaste, everyone. Good night.